Hey guys, so here is another year that's gone past. I think since I did the release about a video related to the M3, and now there is the M4 for Mac. I work on a Mac mostly, so I've seen a lot of people reviewing it and talking about how much faster it is. I've got an email from Dave, who does the this iOS newsletter. Also said that building apps on it is a lot faster. Now, with my issues with Xcode, I actually made a previous comment about the fact that I'm going to boycott this release. I'm not going to get an M4, and after kind of considering the options, I am going to stick with that because I just don't need it. I really don't. I kind of checked to see if there was any bottlenecks in my workflow for anything, and there isn't. I'm not finding app development slow, building slow. Uh, Really, there's no bottlenecks that I've seen related to processing on software development. Now, I would really, for some reason, like to get an M4, but why? It's because I guess it's the new thing. It's kind of like this consumerism, kind of feeling like you're missing out on the latest toys, and you just want to get it. And I kind of considered, the options and our business budget and what we want to invest in, and having invested in a lot of camera stuff, it kind of just makes sense. And so, I, one of the things that I wanted to get to really was it. I feel like there's a sense that I'm losing myself to more what I have as opposed to what I create, which is more fun and more important. So I kind of had a thought about what it is that I really enjoyed doing, and at the end of the day, I actually really love coding. It's just sitting there creating cool things with code. I have dozens of little ideas, little projects I would love to create. But whenever I get kind of like back to the crux of it, it's really mostly like just coding stuff, using code to create like cool things. And one of the things I've wanted to do is build just a, graphics demo. I'm using Swift C and C++ a lot. I really like C to do like low level development, so I probably would jump on that. But what I want to get to is that, it's kind of like all for the love of coding. There isn't, I'm not, I could work on an old machine that, you know, I could run on anything. Like, it doesn't matter on the computer that you're using or the tool that I'm using to write the code. I could still build it. I guess from the last 20 years, that's always been what I've really done. And I kind of thought back to why that is. And although I've led teams and I've done all kinds of different things, I've, run businesses, at the end of the day, it's just nice to sit back and just to relax and get into the flow of just coding, Like, that's just the kind of person that I am. And I guess ever since I was, 15, when I really started working on the first coding things that I did, and I really enjoyed it. Ever since then, it's always been like going back to that point. I'm not a big fan of like copying and pasting. I actually, there is a process of thinking things through, designing them, and then coding them, um, without having kind of like a sense of pressure of having too many things to do. So I guess my thought is that I should take my own advice and reduce my dependence on new stuff and focus on creating with the stuff that I have. And this goes for everything. I have like this camera here, which is great. It does everything that I need. I don't need another one. It's light. It works on this gimbal. I'm doing my vlog on it. Same as my machine, my MacBook Pro M1, 32 gigabytes of RAM. I don't feel the need to have to upgrade. I'm not blocked by it. If I get into a position where there's so much budget that I can just throw it around, maybe I'll upgrade. Maybe I'll find something else to invest in. But generally, it doesn't seem like there's any need to do it. With regards to coding, though, we did I did this little coding exercise stuff that I did. It was kind of like a live stream, but not live. And I haven't done a live stream in a while. And I really enjoyed the last few, so I'm going to try and find the time to do those. But for the love of coding, just do it. Just code stuff. There's so many opportunities out there that you can find just to build little projects that may interest you, whether it's integrating with like firmware devices, whether it's building stuff for the web, whether it's just building like little games. You can get your stuff out there. I mean, the great thing about Mac is you can just jump on something like Swift Playgrounds and just put something together and get it out there and share it. Uh, it's really easy on Mac to share the deployment of things. So that's why I guess one of the reasons I've kind of continued, because there's just the least amount of friction on it. Yeah, so find something that suits you and just get coding for the love of coding. All right, guys, that's a quick update for today. We're getting close to Christmas. I think, just nearly over a month to go. Yeah, lots of project stuff to do. So I better get back to it, guys. Nice to see you, and I will catch you later. Bye.